This is question 5 of LSAT PrepTest number 158, the first logical reasoning section, section 2. And we have our question stem to read at first, as always. So, starting question number 5, which of the following, if true, most adequately resolves the problem raised above? So, we're basically being asked to find some sort of discrepancy or paradox to resolve. So, you can treat this still as an argument structure, and we just have to find what acts as the de facto conclusion that is the ultimate fact that seems contradictory, and we need to go find an answer choice ultimately that would help resolve that contradiction or strengthen the idea that these two facts can exist at the same time. So, starting at the top of the paragraph on the left hand side, on the plains where it lives, an individual zebra stands out because of its black and white stripes, which contrast with the green or brown of the surrounding vegetation. Yet, zebras are a prey species, and the lions that hunt them can see stripes clearly. It seems surprising that zebras would survive with such vivid markings. So, we want to mentally have a prediction of finding information in the answer choices. One of them is going to show why the zebras survive, even though these stripes can be seen clearly when the zebra stands out because of those black and white vertical stripes. So, we'll start with choice A. Because the vegetation on the open plains changes from green to brown as the season changes from wet to dry, true camouflage coloring for a prey species would have to change according to the seasons. Well, this is a hypothetical. How does that have to do with the zebra and explain why the zebra survives without what apparently is true camouflage? So we can eliminate choice A almost immediately, one would hope. Next, choice B. Zebras are able to judge from the demeanor of lions they see in the vicinity whether or not those lions are preparing to hunt, and the zebras ignore the lions that are not. Okay, well, they're able to judge from the demeanor of the lions. What does that have to do with the stripes? And if you've got more questions than answers from an answer choice when you're addressing some sort of paradox or discrepancy, it doesn't resolve anything. If anything, it makes it seem more confusing, the relationship. So we can eliminate choice B because it introduces more questions than answers. We'll then scroll down because we know that the first two answer choices are incorrect for definite reasons and look at the next three options, starting with choice C. Lions that hunt zebras are themselves colored in a way that blends in with the brown color of dry vegetation so that in the dry season, when prey is scarce, the lions can creep up on their prey to within a distance from which the lions have a favorable chance of succeeding in the hunt. Okay, well, this is about the lions, not the zebras. We need to know why the zebras are able to survive. And if anything, this makes the lion seem like quite the predator. So we can eliminate choice C as, again, not resolving this discrepancy and explaining that last sentence in yellow. Then choice D. When lions hunt, the whole pride shares in the food obtained when a prey animal is successfully brought down by one of the hunting lions. Again, that's wonderful, but what does that have to do with the zebras? And then choice E, when zebras run in a group, as they generally do in response to danger, the stripe markings make it difficult for a predator pursuing the single individual to discern its outline, and that would make it harder to catch a zebra, and explains why the stripes are the way that they are. And of course, our correct answer here is choice E.